Hello everyone. In last video we discussed about how to add a glazing wall and storefront in part in buildings. So in today's video we'll discuss about more about in staircase. So how to add a staircase in building and what are the different types of modification we can do it in staircase and Revit. So in order to start that, so first of all you need to be aware about the units. So in presently in this part I'm using mm and the level, which you need to be aware about the levels. So I have already created 3 levels. Each level is having a 3000 that is 3 meter size, so in height. So I have already created 3 levels over here. So now go to the level 0. First basically we want to create some staircase. So we want to know about the part that is called a riser and threads. So when you talk about riser, it's a vertical member and thread is a horizontal part where you keep your foot. So once you go to the Revit, you can see stairs. Click on the stairs and it gives you options to draw your stairs and landing and supports. And we also have some default stairs and full steps and spirals and also L-shaped staircase. So basically you can start with run and straight staircase. So once you select this, the notable things in this part is you need to identify the base level, which level you are starting and which level you are ending your staircase. So basic is that base level is you're starting from 0, that is from the ground level, and you're completing in the level 2. So you can also control this by selecting the last level. So level 1, level 2, level 3. So you want a staircase up to level 3, then you can make it in this way, or in simple you can make it first 0 to 1 and then you can add your levels. So right now I'm going to add from 0 to level 1. And then next notable thing is how many steps you need in your staircase. So by default it is showing 18 staircase and you can see the riser and threads. So the riser will be calculated automatically by the Revit as per the number of steps. So if you are decreasing the number of steps, suppose I'm going to take 12 steps only in my building, then automatically it gives you the warning. Once the warning is done, it adjusts your risers. So now you can see here it is adjusted automatically 250. So now you increase just 1 or 2. Now you can see it calculate automatically for the risers. So it is the advantage in Revit, you can no need to calculate your riser and threads, so you can adjust this part. The only thing you can modify the threads, how much requirement you can modify it. So 300 mm, 275 mm, you can keep it here. Okay, so let's go for 14 right now. Go for run and straight. So once you draw it on the screen, the notable thing again, if you see here, it automatically see 8 riser or 9 risers is created. You can note down in the screen. So 8 risers are created and 6 is remaining. So once you keep your mouse cursor up to here and then you start from opposite direction. So now you're creating a staircase in opposite side. So once you click OK, the staircase will be created over here. So you can see that in 3D. So you will get a staircase. So once you finish it up with this part, you get your staircase ready. So the rails will be connected for this part in a continuous mode. Okay, so this is how you can create one part of staircase in your building. Now we are going to work with a little bit modification in the staircase. So what we are going to do, so just you're going back, taking a staircase and we are keeping 14 and you're drawing again 8, and then I'm just giving you a 500 mm gap and then I'm just drawing you another staircase. Now when you draw here, you can see there is a kind of overlap, right? So to avoid this, so you can draw basically run 8, then give a gap 1000 and then you can draw it apart. Now once you draw this staircase, you can also use the flip. So now you can see you can use the flip also. So which direction you want to keep your staircase. So doing this part, then connecting levels. So which level you want to connect your staircase. So we already have level 1 we have connected, but level 2 and level 3 is pending. So you can easily connect with level. So go for the level, select this levels and click OK. So you can connect this level. So once the selected level is done, automatically the levels is selected here. Now you want to go for railing. So what type of railings is required? So you can go for railing by default. So, or you want to keep it this railing in stringer beams or in the side portion of the beams or in threads. So same way you want some glass panels or pipes, 900 mm pipe, you can keep it, or nothing is required, you can go for none. So by default it takes the pipe, so I'm just going to try with the glass panels. So go for threads, I'm going to keep it on the threads and click OK, and then finish the staircase. Now you can see the staircase is connected for level 2 and level 3. Now you can see that in 3D. So the glass panels we are given and staircase is created over here, right? So this way we can make your staircase design in your Revit models. And you can also change this staircase by selecting the families. So you can just select the staircase and you can modify the types of staircase. So before you start drawing the staircase, you can start a types of staircase which is available in Revit. Now what modification we can do is, I'm just taking a new area again. So let's go for new staircase, go for 18 again. So I'm just going to make it as 15 now. Let's go for it. Okay, so first I'm going to take 8 and giving 1000 mm gap, and then again remaining I'm drawing. So the remaining 7 is created. Now you can go and edit it in this part. So what is I'm going to do, so I'm just going to little bit modification here. So that is, there is not going to be a supports, so there is no going to be a right support or left stringer supports. So I'm just going to keep it in none, and then I'm going to add a central beam, that is your middle part of the beam. The staircase is going to be in middle part, that is going to be a beam is supporting a staircase, right? And then you can go for your type of run. Over here you can untick this risers. So just untick riser and click OK, and then click OK. Now go and add your railings. You can add your railings, and also you can go for connecting level. So select your levels, click OK. Now the rail is not continuous, so its sharp angles are there, so automatically it adjusts the railing portions. Okay, right. Now if you go and see here, now you can see the difference between the previous staircase and this staircase. So we have added a central beam. You can see that gray color, you can add a central beam, and there is no support for this riser and threads. So we have left support and right support has been unticked, and there is a gap between two threads. So this kind of staircase also can be done in your buildings. So I hope this is clear how to make this staircase, right? So you can have a clear difference between both staircase, how this is added. Okay, so you can modify the staircase with according to your requirements. The similar way we can also do in alternative way, copy one part and you can repeat it in other staircase. Now see here, so now we'll untick all this part. Now go ahead to normal type stairs. Once you select here, you can select for the top level, third, and automatically connect 54 staircase is required. So if you calculate automatically from level 0 to level 3, 54 steps is required. So you need to draw the staircase. So first you want to draw fully, so this will be a lengthy part. So 1, then again, then again. So in case of exterior staircase you have, then we can go for it like backside of buildings you have. So this way we can create for the backside of buildings. You want to create a staircase like level 0 to level 3, then you can create this way also. So but in basically in buildings we don't prefer this, so we either use a copy and paste in selected levels, or we use the selected levels to replicate the staircases, right? Next part which you want to understand in this, let me come out of it. So next part which you want to know, how to create a shaft opening in staircase area. So in order to understand the shaft area, how to create a shaft opening for the particular part, go for wall. First of all, let's create a room. So I'm just going to create a basic room here, change the wall, so go for 230 mm, 230, I'm taking 230 wall thickness, and then level to be connected with level 1. So go ahead, take a rectangle. I'm just going to make a small demo room, so let's take 8 by 8. Okay, so you can also make it here 8000, and you can also make this as 8000. Right, so I just make a small 8000 by 8000 room size. Now over here, what we are going to do, we are going to create some staircase inside this room. So width of the staircase is taken by default 1000. Now we are going to connect with 0 to level 1, and we are going to reduce it to 12. Okay, now okay, that's part. Now go for your staircase 1. So 8 is created, again giving 1000, or you can take 800. Now second remaining staircase is created. Now finish this part. Now you see this part, so this is created only in this particular section, but it's not created in remaining levels. So what we can do, first draw the slab. I'm going to draw the floor slab. So just a minute. So first draw the floor slab and finish it. Now you can see the floor slab is added here. The same thing we are going to replicate for the number of levels. So since we have the number of level, we are going to copy and paste for selected levels. So go for selected level, level 1, level 2, and level 3. So slab is created. Now we are going to create the same way the slab opening as well as the shaft opening for this part. So you can change this as also for roof. If you want to convert this as a roof member, later on you can draw the roof, you can delete and draw roof. Just I'm for demo purpose, I'm showing as a slab only. Okay, so now go to the plan, select the staircase, you can copy and you can paste it in selected manner, the same way 1, 2 and 3. Right, now if you see here, the staircase is created but shaft opening is not there. So we want to create an opening for the staircase, right? So in the floors, how the staircase will be accessible. So we want to create some shaft opening for this staircase. Then only the staircase can be accessible. So this is right now hidden with the floor slab. So go to the level 0. So over here, the shaft, you can go for shaft opening. So click on the shaft opening. You can draw the cutting, so where you want to create openings. So I'm just going to draw from here. I'm taking the outer boundaries of the staircase. So draw exactly in the outer boundaries. Okay, so this is going to be my opening. So now the base is going to be 0, but the top constraint where you need at least maximum part. So I'm just going to keep at the maximum. Level 3 is my maximum opening is requirement. Now you can see in the 3D, so it is from the base up to level 3 I need a opening. After that I'm going to put a slab, or you can create another one more level. Now click OK. Now up to third level you can see the opening is provided. So when you see from the top, now you understand what is the meaning of shaft opening. So this is how you create a shaft opening for the floors. Okay, so this is called your shaft openings. Right, so the side portion you want to create a railings. So now for the safety purpose you want to create a handrails or some kind of partition wall. So again go to the level 1. You can take a wall, a basic wall, and you can change this wall thickness as 115 now. 115. Click OK. Now I'm not going to make this wall to maximum height, so I'm just going to change it as unconnected height. I'm just going to make it as 1500, or you can make it as 1000 just for safety purpose. I'm not going to create this wall for entire portion, so I'm just going to create a wall over here and this side portion. Okay, so only here I'm creating, and similarly in this side portion. You can move this little bit, sorry, you can move this wall. Okay, so you can make a wall just close to now. So why I'm making this wall is just to make a protection for these boundaries, so you can create this protection boundaries. So you can copy this wall now, and you can copy and paste to selected level 1, 2 and 3, and let's go for 1 and 2. Okay, now you can see in the side portion I have created a small wall. Now you can see here the side portion I have created a small wall. Instead of wall, you can also go for handrails, so you can also create a handrails. So if you don't like walls, then you can go for handrail option. So from the level 1 you can start, so you can go for level 1. So from the level 1 you can start the handrail, so just near to this or on the top of this you can draw a handrail. And similarly here also. Okay, so let's first draw for 1. Now go and see here. Oh sorry, I didn't deleted the wall. Okay, so let's draw it again, the handrail. Level 1 handrail. Okay, just click OK. Now you can go and see over here, you can see the handrail portions. So this is just for safety purpose, so in order to avoid the slipping, so you can add a handrail portion on this part. Now you can copy this handrail and you can replicate in the remaining levels. So this way you can do this part, so you can select this handrail and you can replicate in other levels. So I hope this is clear to you how to add a handrail portions and a shaft opening for buildings. And now you can also use this third level. So right now in level 3 you need to add one more level. So in order to add one more level, select this, right click, create similar, keep offset as 3000, then select cursor, add one more level. Now go to level 4, right? So in order to see the visibility, you need to go for visibility graphic, go for graphic, go for view range and unlimited, apply. Now you get this part. Now you can draw the roof slab, so go for generic and go for this slab. You can define off slope, right? So you need to do it. So let's see. So now here also you can create a shaft opening. Now go for level 4. Now you can create the shaft opening only in this first point. Go for shaft opening. So you want to give for shaft opening, go for wireframe. Now you can go for shaft opening here. connect this line, and you can also edit and move it. Okay, now finish it. Now you can go and see in the rooftop also we create a shaft opening. Okay, so you can modify the staircase as per the requirement, and you can do your designs. So I hope in this video you have learned about how to add a basic staircase and how to add handrails and shaft opening for roofs and slabs. So thank you for watching.